Welcome back to Crochet Creations and Addictions number 90. Grab a cup and join me. Today I have a pumpkin spice tea. Well, you see, I got a box of this for Christmas, so I have enough of these to share with the next couple giveaways that I have. So maybe you'll get one if you win something. So that's kind of fun. You know, every now and again when I get 3 or 4 packages to do, I'll look in my candy or my tea or something like that, and if I have plenty to share, I always throw something extra in, you know, candy canes. But there was a shortage of candy canes this year, because where I usually buy them, there was a lot less, and some of the stores that I had stopped in and thought I'll get them here or there, they weren't there. And you know, I like to have a supply of candy canes stored up for long lengths of period of time, so I can put them in my coffee and stuff. And yeah, so pumpkin spice tea. I don't know if I have tried it once before, but you know what? This one's kind of like mellow. It's very nice. Very nice. So today is a snow day, and so why not do a yarn haul, right? I don't have a big one. I have just one bag of Smile Mail, but I have been saving it for, I don't know, 5 days now, just for something like today. Plus, we have a Valentine's bracket game going on. It's got 8 beautiful prizes here that you could pick from, or a spot on the bracket board. This bracket board will have 2 winners, a final grand prize winner and a runner-up, and they have a choice. Well, the grand prize gets the choice of 2 different tote bags. You can check that video out. It is number 88, Addictions 88, and it even says Valentine's brackets on it. So I'll be drawing most of the winners from that video. So be sure and check it out. Now, I did have one winner so far, and she chose a bracket spot. So none of the prizes have been chosen yet off of this game. So I'm not going to add one today because there hasn't been any taken out. But there's 8 prizes up there. 5 bags, I believe. Oh, yes. A set of stitch markers and 4 bags with yarn in them. And then 2 pamphlets for patterns and the needles and the organizer, needle and hook and notion organizers. So those are the choices. It's a lot of fun. I'm just having a good time doing this game with everyone. Okay, reminders. January hats. January is the month where I spotlighted the I love this yarn in Plum Berry, I believe. Yep, Plum Berry. So I'm going to be giving away a skein of that with a stitch marker to the winner of the January hats, and more hats. that is a year-long make-along that I do on my Facebook group and on my channel. They are linked together. The group on Facebook is where I take and ask you to post your photos for any make-alongs. If you do not have Facebook, you can always email me a finished photo and I will enter it for you. So hats, and more hats is something that I started 2 years ago, and I really enjoy making different hats and putting them in my inventory for my craft fair. So I challenged myself the first year to make a hat a month, or a hat a week, and I did it. I did it and some. The second year, I challenged myself to do 1 knit and 1 crochet hat every month. And I think 1 month I didn't finish the knit hat, but it doesn't matter. It was just a challenge. It's not something you have to do yourself. But I challenge you to join me and do at least 1 hat a month. Post it in the Facebook group for that month and enter into the drawing. So this is the drawing for January. Now, if you do a hat every single month for 12 months and post them every month, you can get into the grand drawing at the end of the year for a handmade project bag that is donated by my friend Lori Gray. So here is the pattern I picked this month, and it is a free pattern. It's linked in the post on the Facebook page, so you can easily find it and click on it. So this year I'm going to be doing 1 hat a month in my choice of pattern that I have never done before. So it may be a crochet, it may be a knit, but you can do any pattern you want. All I ask is that when you enter into the make-alongs, you only post a finished item in 1 make-along. You can't post them in 2. So other than that, we're having a good time. And look at that. This one you do 10 inches and then you're going to roll, you're going to cinch the top and you're going to roll up a cuff. So I'm interested in seeing that finished and seeing how much of the skein that is used up. Now this is called, I love this yarn, and it is called, no, I guess they don't say anything. I thought there was a stripe or something like that as the name, but I guess not. Anyway, it is a beautiful, soft, 100% acrylic 4 medium yarn, and it's washable, and it comes in 196 yards in a skein. All right, so that is that update. And then I have another update, which I shouldn't have worked on today because I'm supposed to be doing that Outlander shawl, and I didn't pick it up today. Oh, well, you know. I will, as soon as I get done videotaping, I will pick it up and do a couple rows. Yes, I will. I'll do it while I'm editing. So in this tote bag, which is one of my Al Gray bags, it is beautiful. I have been working on a blanket, a baby blanket, and it is an unusual, so this is the Snuggles Squares by Kathy Hardy and printed by Leisure Arts. And this is the pattern that I picked to do in 3 colorways. White is big twist white in a 3 light, and then the color was, oh, it was a big twist renewal. That's what this is called. And this color was called purple, and I used all but this tiny little bit here, which will be perfect if I do booties to match. It'll be perfect to use on them. So that's all that's left of that 1 skein of the purple. This is the 2nd skein of white. I'm almost ready to start it, And then the third colorway in this is a Lion Brand Ice Cream. And this is also a 3 light, 100% acrylic. It has 394 yards in them. And this colorway is called, and I remembered it, Moon Mist. Okay, so this is the Love Hate baby blanket. Love Hate meaning you can't color control. The color changes on when, you know, wherever it changes, it changes. So I am up to the section where I went back to the purple again. So there are 3 sections of purple. They are the inner flower, the third section here, and then, or the second purple is here, and then the third section is where I'm at. So I'm going to be doing one more of the lace lattice work, then one more of the ice cream, and then back to the lattice or this white, and it'll have that on the outside. So that's going to end up being about, well, let's see, 1, 2, so about that much more, probably about 3 or 4 inches all the way around, so another 8 inches. So it'll be quite sizable. And, you know, yeah, I like it. Someone's going to love it. It was an idea I had. I probably have done these types of things by picking up different yarns in stores and saying, oh, look at those colors together. I'm going to put them together. And they probably could have been done in a better way, but I just think that this one was a good choice. I don't know if I'll do it again like this, but for now, that's what I'm doing with that. So there's not much left to this blanket. And like I said, I'll probably do a pair of booties to match. Whether I do a sweater to match the, I don't know. But it's almost done. And the booties wouldn't take long just to finish up using that white and that purple, that little bit of purple left. That'll be cute. And even if I don't put them together, a lot of times I'll use up the scraps on booties. Like I'll make a set and then I'll, whatever the scraps are, I'll make another couple booties to just sell them straight up. Because people are always looking for stuff to put on their top of their presents or one little addition to something, you know, an extra pair or something like that. Okay, so let's see, where am I? Okay, we have started a new baby sweater together on the live list yesterday. And what I did with this is, I took the easiest square yoke collar that I had with one of the patterns that one of the stitches that I like to do on my baby sweaters, and I am making a vanilla sweater for 2 orders. I'm doing 2 at a time, and I asked all of you if you'd like to join me. So what we're doing is week number 1 has come out. It is with an H hook, 5mm, and 3 light yarn, and I picked Sweet Delight. And if you want to join us, I suggest, if you want to do the whole entire set, to have at least 350, 375. It's up to you. If you want to make sure you have enough, you can always grab 2 skeins of any 3 light will do, because a lot of the 3 have 250 yards in them, and if you get 2 you'll have 500, which is plenty. But I didn't know for absolute positive when I mixed the stitch count and the H how much it was going to end up being. So I'm going to have 2 sitting here, and if I get to that, what's happening is now I want to start the booties and the hat right away out of the second skein, and I'm like, no, because if I don't need the second skein, there's no sense in opening it. And it may only need this one because these run, they are beautiful, 377 yards. And I'm thinking that I did a sweater set in one of these that was newborn, and I did have enough. But this one is 0 to 3 months, and it is definitely sizable to put over other clothes. So it may need a little bit more, but we'll find out. So if you've been following along already, I gave the first 8 rows, and that was, I put it on a hanger so you could see. That was 8 rows of the bodice. It is a square. Well, I put it on here, but it's not going to stay very well without being no sleeves on. That is the bodice without sewing it together yet. So that is all. It is a block, and it's for a boy, so it is not fancy. So that is why it is very plain. However, I'm going to finish this whole entire set, sweater, booties, and hat, with you, and I'm going to give it a theme. And so you'll see how that will turn out as it progresses. I don't want to give all the secrets out in one day. So as we do it together, that is the plan. Now, I have done 2 of these. So my second one is the one that I do ahead of time. This one is done in the puppy colorway. And these are so nice. They have acrylic and polyamide mix. And so they're real soft and plump. And I love the speckles. I just love it. It is going to be fun to show you what my idea is on making this themed. So what I've done is I've finished the 8 rows on this one. This was the design. This is the design one. So I started week 2. I am not going to give out any hints yet, but you can see it is a little bit of a pattern going on. And so if you would join me, you can go watch yesterday's live, pick up that couple of hints on how to do the first 8 rows, or the clues, I guess. And then you'll be all set to join me on Sunday, or you can watch the replay. And I do want to say that when we get closer to the end, and I think maybe halfway through the sweater, I am going to put up a post on the Facebook group that tells you, that gives you this place to post your project. So you'll be able to put up your photos so far, and then at the end I will have a place for you to, like I said, put your finished sweater set. And I do have a prize for this. So if you want to join in because you want to win the prize, you will get 2 skeins of the puppy colorway. Now this colorway has been discontinued from Hobby Lobby. It is not, the yarn hasn't been discontinued, just this colorway. So this one is the brown, well, it's a little tan, a little blue, and a cream color with some yellow in it. In fact, my my puppy colorway is going to have yellow buttons. I will give you that hint. You'll get 2 of these, and I added a little baby mushroom stitch marker to go with it. And most all of the giveaways, I tell you, you have to have United States address to participate and get a prize. If you want to just do it because you want to do it and you don't care about the prize or entering, that's always fun too. But you know, if you ever win anything because you entered and you don't live in the United States, you could always send it to a friend that does. Or you could donate it back into the prize bin for future giveaways. All right, so that's going to run 6 weeks. We're going to work on the sweater for 4 weeks. I've got it all scheduled out. Then we will do 1 week we will do the booties, and 1 week we will do the hat. So I hope you'll join me with that. That is a lot of fun. And then after that, I've been looking at doing a sweater, knitted sweater with everyone. And that one I will I will not be doing knitted booties for that. I will do a crocheted set of booties for that one because that's my preference. But anyway, you could do a knitted booty for the knitted sweater if you want to. All right, so now I am going to draw a winner from the last flash make along. Now what I did was I took a pattern from Melanie Ham's channel and kind of wanted to honor her because I had never done a pattern of hers before. In fact, I didn't even know about her. Now I picked a 6 bulky and I probably shouldn't have, but I liked the color. That's why I bought it, because of the color. But I'll probably have to do a cowl in knit with the rest of it because I really don't like crocheting with 6. It hurts your hands. It seems like it goes quick, and then before you know it, your hands start hurting, and it's like, I don't want to crochet with bulky 6. I just don't. So it is going to be, whatever's left is going to end up being on my knitting needles. So what this was the waistcoat hat, and she did so many inches, and she cinched the top, and she actually put on a pom-pom too. And a lot of you have done that, and you have said to me that it's a new stitch you hadn't done before, and I'm like, me either. I didn't do it either. So we definitely tried this out. We're honest. We said what we felt, and we may go down in weight and up in hook size to do it again if we ever do. Well, let me tell you, I started mine. And it is a beautiful stitch. Yes, you're right. But I wasn't going to have enough to do the whole entire hat, and I decided not to rip it out. So I'm going to leave it as a headband. You could wear it with your hair up in a beautiful style. The girls are going to love it. They will buy this right up. I am not worried about it. It's going to be real thick and heavy, but yet their head is going to be open for the ponytail. So that's my decision on it, and I still did the stitch, and it's beautiful. And so what I'd like to do today is draw from that flash make along and see who wins that. Now, I did have a post up saying that I was going to draw today, and I had told everybody that I was. So we went ahead and entered everybody into that had a finished Melanie Ham hat, and the winner gets to play the bracket game. So you get a choice of a prize under the bracket game, and if you don't know what prizes are available, go watch Addictions 88. Or you can get a bracket spot. So whatever they want. So the winner of this is Teresa Harp. Teresa has a spot on the bracket board already. So obviously she's going to pick a prize. And congratulations, Teresa. Now, there wasn't a lot of entries in there. But yeah, she's having a lucky week. And, you know, it says something funny because people say, but it goes in streaks, and it does. Somebody will win 2-3 times in a row, and then they won't win again for 2 months. It happens a lot this way. But don't ever get it discouraged because I have lots of stuff going on. So congratulations again to Teresa. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, let's hope she doesn't win the regular drawing for today too, because then you probably all go, ah! Okay, where are we going here? I got to put her name here. All right, there we go. Okay, let's go on. All right, what else do I have to talk about? Oh, yes. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we will do the next drawing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Earl from Addictions 88 into the YouTube comment picker and filter out duplicates, and we have 48 unique comments on there. See how I can hold this a lot better because I got one of those thingies on there. Finally remembered to do that. Okay, so let's see who the winner is for the Valentine's bracket game for today. Let's see who it is. Okay, who is this? Mrs. Debbie L.W. Mrs. Debbie L.W. All right, let's see what she has to say. She would like a spot on the bracket board, and my second choice would be the Moroccan Nights. That is beautiful. The Valentine brackets will be so much fun. Thanks, Christy. So, Mrs. Debbie L.W., congratulations. You have your choice. Now, how it works is you put both of your choices into your comments. If you don't want to play the brackets, you don't have to. Just don't put brackets. Just put a prize that you want. But if you want to do both, you put both. And then when your name's drawn a second time, you can go to your other one. So she has a choice, and she chose the bracket first and the prize second. So she will let me know what number bracket she wants. All of the numbers are open except for 14. So you can choose any of those numbers but 14. And you have a week. Usually I do not chase people down to let me know. What you do have to do is message me that you saw this and that you won something. And if your name is different, like say you're on the live and you won something that was a make-along and your name is different, make sure that I know who you are. As people don't realize how many emails a day that sometimes people can get. In fact, I didn't even get an email from a lady last week, so I thought that was kind of funny. And I was right. Somehow it got lost. One letter in your email different, and you won't get it. So if you send me, let's just say, if you send me a message on the day or the like whenever you send it to me, if you don't hear an answer back from me within 24 hours of that email, you might want to check and see whether or not that it's sent, because I normally answer people right away. And the reason why I do is because I write it in my book that you won, and then I leave the blank and the box open for a check that you answered me and a check that I sent it. And if there isn't any checks there, I start looking like where the person didn't send me, you know. So there is the only way that you can keep up with 80,000 things going on is to have a checklist like that. And a lot of people say, how do you do it? It's because I write everything down. As soon as that video is done, I go and I start watching the video, and then I start writing down what links I need that I may have forgotten and things like that. All right, so today's video is also a haul from the mystery bag that I got from Knitcrate, and I will be opening that in just a second. Now I know that was just a second for you, but I took a small break there because if you go over 31 or 32 minutes after you've used your phone for videos, it will start a new video automatically, and there's always a lag in when you're talking and when it's taping. And I'm like, I can splice them together, but it always seems like there's something wrong. So rather than that happen, it's just easier to go ahead and click it off and click it back on. And I figured, well, that was a perfect time to go out and heat up my tea. And now I want to talk about this mystery bag from Knitcrate. I had gotten Knitcrate for a long time, like well over 2 years, like almost 3 years. Or maybe it was 3 years. I will have to go back in my invoices and check it. But a lot of those things are a luxury type item, and I don't always claim it on product. Like when you have constant sales and you are selling handmade items, you're supposed to keep track of everything you sell. And if you keep track of supplies, you can, have that go into your inventory type thing. And I don't always do that because some of it's personal, and a lot of times I will choose to not claim the personal on the business taxes. So I might not have invoices that far back, but I had been constantly buying Knitcrate for 3 years, and then I went up and actually was getting 3 subscriptions from them. And then all heck broke loose. And then they did something that completely made me want to stop. So I did. I stopped all 3 of my subscriptions. And as far as I'm concerned, when you have regular customers, you should treat those regular customers first and think about them first before you go and you give away things to other people that never would have bought it. I really don't want to cry and scream about that anymore, but it just ticks me off, and I think I'm still upset about it. But anyway, so that's why I don't buy. But when somebody said that they were very inexpensively giving away, pretty much, a couple of hanks, if you bought a couple, which if you think about it, the mystery bag was priced at about that. Now, if you look at the price now and look at the amount of yarn you get, this bag is like buy 3, get 3 free kind of thing, right? 3, 4, get 2 free. I don't know. But anyway, in here is 1 bag, I believe. And yeah, I just got 1. And I thought whatever is in here can easily be used for make-alongs, for giveaways, for bracket games. Oh my gosh, so many things can be used from a mystery bag. That's why I got it. Not because I want to support Knitcrate, but because I want to support my channel with prizes that are different. So that's why I got it. I'm starting to like pumpkin spice. Okay, let's see what we got in our Smile Mail today. Who cares from where it's from, right? Okay, all right. Well, we got 1 skein on top here that doesn't match what's under it. So I will let you see what that is right off of the bat. Okay, let's see. It is Vitalina Tucson. It is Tucson. Oh, I'm in love. I am in love with this. It's called Oasis. I do not have any of this. I have lots and lots of different Knitcrate yarns, and I have given a lot of it away. But this one is definitely beautiful. It is 50% alpaca, 25% Peruvian Highland wool, and merino, and 25% Surrey alpaca. And oh my gosh, it is the softest ever. It is a DK weight, and it has 252 yards. So that is the first one. Now, whether or not there's another one like this, I do not know yet, because I didn't look in there until you and I look together. Ooh, okay. What is this? Look at the beautiful, you can see, oh yeah, that's got halo. Just a little, just enough to make it, oh, so luxuriously soft. It's a beautiful gray colorway. This is called Audine Wools, and it is the color Mellow, and it's called Cordial, or Cordial, yeah, that's right. Okay, and this one is 80%, okay, Huskaya alpaca. Well, maybe not an S. See, now my bifocals focus that in as an S. And everyone else said they didn't know how to say it either. So, Huskaya alpaca, 20% tensile. It is a bulky weight. It has 125 yards. Oh my goodness, that is a hat for sure. It is gorgeous. Just so soft. Knitted hat is what I'm seeing with that one. What am I seeing with this one? DK socks. Okay. I just given my opinion, right? Okay, what else do we have? Okay. All right. Okay, what is this one? This is different. This is gorgeous as well. It is still kind of like a gray tonal. Again, very, very, very soft. Okay, what is this one? It's a Vitellana, and it says dusk. It is midnight, and it's also 60% Hayakaya alpaca, 40% Surrey alpaca, and it's a DK weight, 231 yards. Ooh, baby. So far, we have 3 different ones. Look at that, 3 different ones. Okay, let's see what else is in there. This is kind of fun now. I don't care where it's from, right? Ooh, look at this. Holy cats. Uru yarn. Electric. Oh, yes. It is so pretty. Again, another hat, or maybe infinity, real close cowl. Yes. Man, is that soft. Gorgeous, gorgeous yarn. Okay, so it's called Electric. Then on the back it says Rave colorway. It is 40% Hayakaya alpaca, 30% wool, and 30% Surrey alpaca. It's a worsted weight, 150 yards. Goodness sakes. Oh yeah, that is awesome soft. Wow. Okay, let's see what else we got. I know there's more. 4 different colorways. I hit the jackpot. I think these are probably the better yarns that I've ever got, even in my regular Knitcrate stuff. Okay, so we got another Vitellina. This one's called Oasis. And look at that. That reminds me that March is St. Patty's Day. I have a St. Patty's Day make-along planned. I already picked out my yarn for it. And I just might have to use this baby for some prizes in that. Ooh. Okay, so what do we got? It's called Oasis on this side, and it's called Palm Springs on this side. And this is soft too. This is a 50% alpaca wool, 25% Peruvian Highland merino wool and 25% Surrey alpaca, and it is a DK. So it is the same as this one. It's exactly the same yarn as this one, only a different colorway. They are gorgeous. They would be beautiful together. Yes, they would. All right, I have one more in the bag. See what this one. Oh, it's the second one of that. That's good. I'm glad to see that, because this was only 150 yards. So now that we have 300 yards of this, is much better of yardage. And yeah, I'm thinking, ooh, yeah, how pretty would that be? Well, these yarns will be going into items here on the channel. I bought this bag for giving them away. So that is the plan. Now, I might make a hat out of this one. I might. I don't know yet. You never know. I might make a hat out of this one and give someone that one. Because I do have hats, and more hats, and all I need is 2 skeins. One for me and one for the winner, right? So I could do that. I don't know. Let me know where you want to see these yarns show up again. Because like I said, this looks like St. Patty's Day. Make along to me. I hope you're enjoying all of the crazy shenanigans on my channel. And I hope you are taking a moment out of each and every day to be a little creative. I will talk to y'all again later this week. Bye now.